Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know if you can see it, but the moon's out. Looks really strange. Well, not strange, but it's just different. It's like half a moon. It's almost like a little reddish. This is like, I guess, little update or something, a little video for me. Because yesterday was very strange. Yesterday was just a very strange day. The weather. Pardon me, I just woke up. I didn't really want to make this video, but I wanted to make sure I at least recorded something about the moon looking weird. Just like yesterday was weird. It's funny that I even say that, because I made the spiritual stuff is coming or whatever video before that. And that's just me reporting what other, people say. It's not like I always just sound the horns, make this stuff up. Like, I hear people say stuff. And if I believe it, like a news reporter, I'm going to report it. Same thing as the Bible and all the other knowledge that I've ever tried to show on here. It's me gaining that knowledge from somebody. It'd be choosing to believe it. To me, that's pretty much what life is in certain ways. We all have to. Someone's always going to be the one to tell you, and then, you gotta believe it or not. It's always up to us to believe. Can you get one? Yes. Can I get one? A lot of things have been plaguing my mind. Like the shadow banning and certain things like that I can't control. Like I say, I don't know if that's what they're doing, but seems like every time I do something that other people do, it's always a problem, no matter where it is. Like, even on here, I put up videos of other people's information. I get copyright strikes, but I get it, you know what I mean? Original music and their little whatever. To me, that's just stupid. But I get it though. There's always a way around things. That's like the way of life right now. You can do things, but you just gotta know the way around it. You know what I mean? And that's so stupid. If that's not literally saying, if you don't know, you ain't gonna be able to do it. So ha 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 ha. Now figure it out. It's like stupid, but you know what I mean? I understand on a lot of different levels because people got to protect their images, their companies. Some people lie and just make up stories. You know what I mean? There have been people that got famous and lied about their story, and they ran with it for years. Got book deals or movies or whatever they got. And now this all got exposed years later. So I get those certain things, especially with having the eyes to see and realizing there's so many liars and so many cheaters and so many people that steal. So many people steal other people's shit and claim it to be theirs all the time. It's nothing new. If it was, we would have to make up a word for it, like plagiarism, identity theft. Oh yeah, we did make those words up. You see what I mean? Like, man names everything that happens. Because everything that happens to us is an action or a non-action. So we name it. And then we tell people of it. So, they can know what the fuck's going on when they're walking through the world and on their journey. And they're like, well, what's going on? I don't understand. It's kind of like the point of books and words. Information. Anyway, like I said, make a little videos here and there. Start putting out my older videos, because like I said, I ain't always know what I was doing with this shit. I still barely know what I'm doing, getting the hang of it. Which is really weird, seeing that, I'm doing it on a broken phone now.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. And for some odd reason, something holds me back from buying a new phone. Oh yeah, because, I'm almost broke. Well, I'm always broke, but, I saved a lot of money preparing for this. Well, not a lot, but damn near half a year's worth of it. I had 2 jobs. My second job, I saved my money. Because I wanted to do this shit so bad. I wanted to do so much. I seen so many other men do it before me. So, you gotta be different. Even if you're saying the same thing. Which is strange in itself. But I always knew if I was gonna step out on stage, that I was gonna try to do it my way. Because I've always seen people represent certain levels of people. Sound the horns. And I always felt like a part of certain representations, like, you know what I mean? But I haven't felt complete. That's why I made my own thing. That's why I made GMB. That's why I do what I do. Because it ain't never been a group like mine. Something always singles everybody out or doesn't include spiritual stuff. And then if it does, It doesn't include um, business stuff and other stuff. Like, it's just always something. Like the MGTOW thing. I liked that for a while. Because it was about men waking up to the reality of their life and saying, shit, I've been looking at this wrong the whole time. And that's why the results of my life is the way it is. I was told women are this and women are that. But, kind of getting screwed over. What do they say? Women are sugar and spice and everything nice. Yeah, with some venom. Even with that, I felt weird because I was like, I always want a woman. Ever since I was a kid. Before I even knew what to do with one. I always felt the urge. I always thought other men did too. But they were a little older or whatever. Or corrupted where they were told about sex and those things. So that's what they wanted. Me though, I always felt like there's a bigger reason to have a woman. At least for me. I be thinking it's the kid thing. You know. Everybody wants to have a kid. Not everybody, but majority of people. But it's beyond that. It's really beyond that. It's something spiritual. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like people think it's like a fairy tale or hopeless romantic, I guess is what they would call it. But it's not for me. Because it's, I don't know. That's where the spiritual, the Lord thing comes in. Starting to realize a lot of things though. This world is definitely not what it seems. People aren't what they seem. And we all gotta figure out who we are in the end of the beginning. The end of the beginning or beginning of the end. You know, cycle. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. Maybe that's why yesterday was so weird. With the sun and the foggy, sort of foggy fucking day on a hot day, which that's really weird because it's not, can't be foggy on a hot day. At least I never seen it. It's usually like, misty, a little rainy. But it was raining that day. It rained a little bit. Weirdest day I ever seen. And like I said, the sun, very strange the way it looked. Just like the moon right now is, a little reddish. It's nothing new, but still just, I wish I knew more. I wish I knew more about stuff like that. Cycles of the earth and cycles of the moon. I've always known certain things have an effect. I just never knew how much they affect things. And learning about all this hocus pocus stuff scientifically, hocus pocus, or even like farming. That's you can't do it without knowing the cycles. Cycle of the sun, cycle of the moon. You know, when to plant, when not to plant, what soil to plant certain foods on, because it'll work and others it won't. And I always, match everything from one thing and say, well, it has to be that way for another. Meaning, if there's cycles of planting, there should be cycles of living. When you should learn, when you should rest, when you should, take action. And that's why I'm glad I studied my enemy. Or not my enemy, my adversaries, the opposites. And I learned that they do everything in a cycle. Everything. Every single thing they do is on a certain day, at a certain time. And it has effects. It has results. And I realized that's definitely one of the things they I guess I don't want to say taken, because it's not like the knowledge of this stuff isn't right in the open. Anybody can look anything up. But these are things that we don't teach each other. Most of us don't even know about it. I guess I gotta be the one. Not the one as of, like, I don't know. What I do know is the Lord wants me to figure something out. And when I do, hopefully, because I'm not really in a studying mode. Usually near the summer, I'm more of a wanting to do things. And that's what I mean about cycles. I feel like my cycles are off. I'm doing things at the wrong time. And that's why I learn to go with the flow of things sometimes. That's why I learn to trust in my Lord. Because, we're all programmed to do things a certain way. And then you find out these other things. You're like, shit, well, how do I start doing that? How do I start learning it? Where do I begin? And I was always told by multiple people, you just jump in. You just start where you start. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I'll get back in my learning mode. I know watching these videos, that's why I want to go back in the day and just start showing all these other videos. Because I'm learning with you. So like at one point in the middle of this, I was just learning things and showing things and saying, wow, this matches what I was talking about last week. Which bring my knowledge of what I want to think I want to do. Brings it out. Makes it more clear. I know it has to do with, just building your life and trying to do better. No, it has to do with other people, though. Whatever it is I'm building, it's not just for me. If it was, I don't think I'd be on this camera telling people to try to figure out how to do what they do. Figure out what they're good at. And lead your family. Lead your friends. I always say some of us are special. Some of us are meant to watch, support. Everybody can't be the cornerstone, but you're still a brick in the building if you choose to be. So, I haven't made a video in a while, waking up drowsy. So that just definitely means I was dreaming last night something. I haven't really remembered my dreams in a long time. I had a dream recently. Can't remember it all. But I do remember a lot of different things happened in it. There's a couple people that was there. Can't really remember anybody. But I'm sure it had to do with most of the people I talk about in my videos. Family members and shit. But I remember one person was there, Dapper. It's really strange. I had a dream with you in it, Dap. Very strange, because I don't think about you. Or at least in the open. Maybe subconsciously I do. You were my boy. You were somebody, like yin and yang. I thought you were my yin or my yang. You really were. You were like Martin, and I was like Malcolm. Charles Xavier and Magneto. So I made all those Two Brothers videos. I was trying to fucking tell you this. I was trying to show you that everyone has it. Everyone has a person they meet that's a little opposite, but they're actually on the same cycle. I don't know. I know we were agreeing though. And I know we were trying to figure something out. But, you know.